his experience as an environmental specialist. So let's listen to this.
Fires in California, and I said it's also management. It's a lot of things happening, but it's management. You can't have dirty floors. You can't have 20 years of leaves and fallen trees. After the first 17 months, they say the tree is like a piece of tinder. You have to be very careful, so you can't have that. That's why you have so many fires. And I will say this, spoke with the governor of California, spoke with many people, and the process of cleaning is now really taking precedent. A lot of people are looking at forest management. It's a word that people didn't understand last year, and now they're getting it. And you don't have to have any forest fires. It's interesting. I spoke to certain countries, and they said, sir, we're a forest nation. I never thought of a country, well-known countries. We're a forest nation. I never heard of the term forest nation. They live in forests, and they don't have problems. One was telling me that his trees are much more susceptible to fire than what they have in California, but they don't have fires because they manage, they clean, they do what you have to do. There's not so much to burn. And we're going to start doing that. And it's called, remember, management. It's called forest management. So it's a very important term. When I went to California, they sort of scoffed at me for the first 2 weeks and maybe 3 weeks and not so much 4 weeks. And after about 5 weeks, they said, you know, he's right. He's right. So I think you're going to see a lot of good things. It's a lot of area, it's a lot of land, but a lot of tremendous.
This is something that, like, last year he said the same thing. So I don't know if he's talked about management like before in the same way, but this is, isn't it like the first time he hears of, like, he learned something new, he has to frame it like,
I invented it.
I invented it, or the world is hearing it for the first time. Unbelievable. One thing he did not do, though, he actually never mentioned climate change once. Not a single time in 45 minutes. So that was his fantastic environmental speech.
Their goal is to simply put it out of the conversation. The environment is something totally separate from, you know, the climate disaster that's impending.
Yeah.
Except it's not, because then we have torrential rainfalls in DC that were the greatest 1 hour outputs ever recorded.
I mean, we are breaking records around the world. Alaska right now, I mean, has hit...
It's hotter than it's 90 degrees.
It's 90 degrees in Alaska. There are wildfires, extraordinary melting of ice and snow. It is the hottest June ever recorded in Anchorage. Just like days and days and days of degrees above 80 degrees. It's just, we're breaking records everywhere in all kinds of ways, and it is all completely directly related to warming, global warming. But he will not mention that.
So a friend of mine had a baby a couple months ago, and she's just finally getting her life back to normal, the whole routine thing going down. And she has a wedding coming up like a week and a half. And she suddenly realized that she now has much larger breasts than she did before, and none of her clothes fit her, or her bras fit her, because while everything else was the same size, yeah, those things are not.
Yeah.
So she was panicking, and she's like, what am I gonna do? Like, well, rent the runway for the clothes, and for the bra, I know what you need to do. Go to Third Love, because whatever size your new boobies are, they'll have it for you. You're good.
I love it. I love it. You gave her the solution for new boobies.
When life gives you surprise, new Hello? Yes? Oh, to get her spayed? Okay. Oh, you got... It's probably a Fort Bend Animal Hospital. You got her from the pet co at 1093? Oh, then you probably... Okay. Well,
then you probably adopted her from us, so she probably is in our system. Would it be under your name? Or your husband's? No, I have it. I can look it up and find her. Do you know if her name was Annie before, or did you change it? Willow? Okay. Let me see if I can find it on our end, and I'll send you a copy of it so you have it for your records. But, oh, wait. Annie's the cat or the dog? Okay. Well, the dog, that was probably through PUPS. P-U-P-S. Does that sound familiar? Mm-hmm. Yes. So, yeah, if you'll just, if you'll just email them and ask them for a copy of her records, they should have given you a copy when you adopted, but most everybody's volunteer, so sometimes stuff falls through the cracks. So if you, yeah, right, yeah, because they would have done it when they adopted her out. So if you just will send them a message and ask them for a copy of it, they'll send it to you. Yeah. And she was up to date, so I don't need any shot records for her. Well, actually, I probably don't even need the space. Usually, whenever a vet gives you the shots, they'll put in the records.
Right to continue on Highway 6 North.
They'll put it in the records that they can see the scar and that it's a spade or a spade.
Continue
dog.
on
I don't know
Highway
why
6
your vet
North
didn't
for
put that in the
57
records.
miles.
Yeah, that's who you would contact. Yeah, just shoot them an email, and they'll send you a copy of it. But they should be really good at it, at sending that. And then I got your message that you'll get Bosley's on Monday. So yeah, just yeah. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, bye.
It shouldn't be a surprise. Those things grow the entire pregnancy, but absolutely, that's the thing. I mean, I'm actually like in a constant reevaluation every couple of months. I'm like, I think I'm a different size again, because my body is changing because I'm working out and things are looking very different. And every time I'm like, Third Love, I need a couple new Third Love bras. I love the fact that Third Love has more than 70 sizes, half cup sizes, which I really haven't seen anywhere else. And also I love the fact that I don't have to go to a store to do this. I can just take their Fit Finder quiz online, and I've got the bra that fits me perfectly.
They also have the Fit Finder quiz. You answer a few simple questions and find your perfect fit in 60 seconds. Over 12 million women have taken this quiz today. It's actually fun and takes less than a minute to complete. And did you know that breast shape also matters when finding a good fit? Third Love helps you identify your breast size and shape and finds you styles that fit your body.
Who would have thunk? We have different shapes. Amazing. Well, Third Love has a 100% fit guarantee. Every customer can wear their bras for 60 days. That's a lot. Wash it, put it to the test, and if you don't love it, return it. And Third Love will actually wash the bra and donate it to a woman in need, which I think is amazing. I will say this, I've never returned a Third Love bra.
So, whatever boobies you have, find your perfect bra.